Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to play Heart and Stitches, and they're Yandere dating sim, found on itch.io. Let's begin. Are you over 18 years old? Yes. Please write your name. YN. Please choose your preferred pronouns. Sheer. This game has NSW content. Would you like to activate it? Because it's going to be YouTube, I'm going to do one that's no, and probably do another one that's yes. And do that for Patreon. NSW content deactivated. Understood. Enjoy your stay here. When has been the last time we felt any normalcy? Pretty much being work home. Enjoy your stay here. When has been the last time we felt any normalcy? Pretty much being work home, sleep. Yeah, it's normal. Humanity has been stuck in the same place. The streets are mostly empty. Nature's already taking over the cities. Post-apocalypse. Slowly, but animals, plants, everything seems to be going normal for them, but we're stuck. Humans are stuck in the same place we call our home. Not too long ago, a disease spread through the world. A disease called the sleeping fever. The sickness started affecting most children. People thought it was just a common fever. After all, the symptoms were identical to the common cold until the sickly barely moved. They all got into a sleepy-like state. It was only a matter of time until the parents, the teachers, everyone started to get sick. And then someone can't even get up to feed, clean, or do anything by themselves. It was only a matter of time until the person dies. Slowly, almost everyone started to lose their loved ones. To protect all who remained alive, the government called for a quarantine. And we all know how well that went with people. We have it all under control. Things will return back to normal in a month. Yeah, no. That's what most of them said. But quickly escalated because some people didn't listen. Probably because, well, they didn't act quick enough, and social media made it seem like it was nothing out of the ordinary. This hits home. And the government wasn't truly honest about how bad the sickness was at first. All of this over a simple fever? That was just an excuse. The government's waiting to distract us. That's what over half of the population were saying of the situation. This definitely hits home. Our percentage actually tried to keep themselves safe, or simply tried to reason with others, but yeah, no. Humans are really stubborn with their beliefs most of the time. You're telling me. It's been like this since the start of times. And in the blink of an eye, the pandemic was here. I can't say this didn't affect me either. My life feels like it's on a loop. The only thing changing being the day on my calendar. 3 months ago, I moved out of my parents' house to be with a friend, Robin, before the whole pandemic started. However, I still feel clueless about the new steps in my life. When chaos unleashed, it felt like a torture, not being able to know if my parents were fine or even help them. The excitement I once felt turned into anxiety. However, Robin was here for me all the time, which made it all better. Robin always had a big smile, trying to share it with me whenever I felt bad. Thankfully, my parents and I hadn't lost contact. They sometimes send me money, despite the fact that I have a new job. just like Robin does. I now work for a video editing company, but I don't think I started my job there in the best way. It's like, oh, I just did my own editing. In the first first meeting, everyone was quiet and distant, but why blame them? The world is more of a mess than it usually is. And I did miss the last meeting with my coworkers. But it wasn't because I simply didn't want to work. That day, when Robin was out doing the groceries, I had gotten a call from the hospital. When he was on his way, someone tried to rob him. While trying to fend for himself, he was. Unfortunately, the pandemic didn't stop criminals, despite the dangers of the new sickness. After that call, I didn't even think. I just grabbed the essentials. My phone, my money, identification, and my face mask. I ran to see Robin at the hospital as fast as I could. When I arrived at the hospital, I gave him a hug. While being careful not to hurt him, of course. He hugged me as well, happy to see me as well. You didn't have to come here, I'm fine. It ordered someone, and they called the ambulance. Sorry about the groceries, though. I wasn't able to take them. Instantly told him that didn't matter. What matters is that he was fine. It was only his arm, which wasn't fatal. He simply laughed at my reaction, acting like he just hit with a marshmallow and not a... Come on, I just wanted to make you laugh. I stayed the rest of the night with Robin until his mom was able to take my place and I could go back. Of course, I didn't leave my team without any knowledge of why I missed it. I didn't know if something urgent had happened and I couldn't be there. I just hoped they didn't think it was an excuse. The doctor said he'll be out in a few days, since they still need as much space as they can get in the hospital for those who suffer from the sleeping fever. It's been a while since that happened. I haven't gone to another place again. Robin insists on me not visiting him so I could focus on my job and not risking getting sick myself. However, today, I still did my best to look professional. Today, I have another meeting with my coworkers. This time, I won't miss it. Unless something else happens, but I hope it won't happen. Even if I'm still worried about Robin. I just don't want to bring him any trouble. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. Which is why I've been doing my best in my new job. That's why he won't worry about me. I haven't been able to make friends with them, but I think we're all at least okay with each other. We just don't click. But that's fine. I mean, just having a normal relationship with my coworkers should be fine, right? I don't want to be involved in any drama or get on anyone's bad side. I turn around and look at my room. Let's look at the calendar. Just a calendar. It shows the day and the weather for the next few days. It can also add reminders there. Robin gifted me an aquarium for my birthday some months ago. It's nice seeing my little fishes swim around. But I wish me and Robin would have known how expensive taking care of these things little ones can get. It's my computer. It's not the most recent version. Mine isn't either, but still works. But I'm not going to change to the most recent anytime soon. Screw Windows 11. It looks depressing outside. Even if people were outside, it's still very sad looking. I think I look good. Professional and ready for action. I say that, but I can't feel nervous. Maybe that's why I couldn't stop raging outfits for today last night. I had to see which one would look better, even if I'm not going to be there physically. It's a door that leads to the living room. Wait, I didn't mean that. I have a meeting soon. I should stay here. Oh, 5 minutes until the meeting. I was tasked with editing an ad. They gave me recordings for me to edit. Since I missed the last meeting, I offered to do all the editing. They agreed and sent all the recordings along with the script. They were absolute mess though. That's all editing until you put it together. A lot of recordings didn't even follow the script that they gave me. I've done worse in my editing. For class, I barely had any notes or instructions despite me asking for them. But I managed to do a first draft. I sent it days before the meeting. We still have time, so I could change anything that isn't fine. Hopefully. I hope. I know I should trust my coworkers, however. When I sent it, no one said anything, only told me that they'll explain their ideas at the next meeting. But nothing else. I stretch and head to the computer. I still feel nervous. Maybe I can browse the internet for a short while to distract myself. Heart and Stitches is a company dedicated to creating plushies. They're not only creating plushies for kids, but their business started to become popular since the plushies they make provide comfort to anyone who has lost someone thanks to the sickness. They say that they will soon release a new product in a couple hours. I wonder what it is. Me. Just got one of my Mark ship plushies. I'm trying to get all the baby ones. Read more about it. They sent the product to multiple influencers, but only showed pictures of it once they released it to the public. They're just doing it. This feed the theories and excitement. A message from my coworker. Amy? She's the only one I sort of talk to. I wouldn't say that we're close, but when I first got my job, she was the one who reached out and offered a friendly hand. I wonder what she wants to say. I clicked the notification, opening the chat. Hey, I just want to say you should be careful. Others want to fire you. Why? What? My hands tremble slightly as I type an answer. But why? They're saying you're not doing anything and just aren't part of the group. I could feel my body tensing up. Excuse me? I've been working. How can I say that? Maybe it's just a huge misunderstanding. I take a deep breath and try to calm down, feeling the anxiety as I wait for her answer. They're saying your work is bad and that they'll do it themselves. I quickly write back. Okay, I'm just being a YouTuber then. What? But I thought they were going to explain it to me. I wouldn't be angry if they said that, but can't they at least tell me what I did wrong? They didn't even send me anything. Like any feedback at all. I quickly check my emails, text. Nothing from them. Why would they say that I didn't work? I know. This surprised me too. But I don't get it. I've done what I've been asked to, and now they want to fire me? Just like that? A coworker shouldn't be able to fire me just because I'm not their friend. They're not my boss. Unless Remember that one Pacific coworker called Jennifer was very close to our boss. Ugh. It gets creepier once I realize my boss is a very old man and she's barely in her 20s. Ugh. I don't want to point fingers, but I don't really know her or him that well after all. Maybe they're father and daughter instead. But if I have that threat coming from a coworker, then they must be close to the one in charge if they're being serious. My attention was brought back once I heard their notification sound. Amy said in their message, "Just be careful. I don't know what I did wrong. And now I have a union with these people. Crap. I mean, meeting with these people. Come on. You could do this. I can do this." I take a deep breath as I click the join meeting button. There was only me, Amy, Jennifer, and a couple of coworkers and our boss. I really can't help but feel cornered after what I heard. I went to look at Amy's first message again. She said, "The others." So it's more than one. I waited for any sound, even the words "you're fired" from my boss. Any sound. Anything. However, no one said anything related to that. The meeting just continued like nothing. But I don't say anything now. The things might get out of control. Excuse me? It's you. What's your name again? What? Her voice sounded as if my presence was threatening her. I'm YN. What is it? Well, I was told you weren't going to use my work, right? Someone told you first, right? I froze for a moment. Was I not supposed to say that? But if I don't bring you up, then would they just continue like nothing? It's not like it doesn't work, so we're not going to use it. We thought it was easier to tell you anything, not to tell you anything, and do it ourselves. The lack of communications, I would just rather quit this job begin with. This is worse than working retail here. Wow, A+ for teamwork and communication. In fact, my retail coworkers have no communication, have better communication. Come on, focus. We can get angry yet. I can't get angry yet. But her tone of voice and behavior is so irritating. It's almost as she wants me to feel bad just for asking questions. But I thought you were okay with me working on the editing. I even said you could explain things to me if something wasn't working. Oh, but I did explain it to you, right, boss? No, you didn't, Jennifer. I can show you my emails. Explain what? All she said was that she would explain it to me today. Doc admitted. Yes, that's why I was told. He was going to believe her just like that. Doc admitted all of it. Without even trying to see my point of view? But, oh my god, I already said that I would explain it to you. Besides, you will go on record. Besides, you will go on record some interviews outside. You will go record some interviews outside. What? Oh yeah, I'm recording this conversation and playing it for court documents. Have you all forgotten? There's a pandemic outside. No one is out. When they record, they weren't even outside. They were in their houses. And now, I'm the one who has to risk my health. They just want to push the work. They don't want me. Oh my god, she muttered in an annoying tone of voice. But no one else said anything. To be honest, you don't even talk that much. What do you mean? Actually, I'll talk your ear off just for the fun of it. Just because you said that. I said I would do the editing. Well, yeah, but you're not communicating. What? We just thought it would be easier to explain it to you. Not to explain it to you, and do it ourselves, since you missed our last meeting. So, I'm in the hospital. Yeah, I'll choose to just be fired and take the benefits. But it wasn't bad faith. I could feel my body feeling more tense now. What do they mean? They didn't do it in bad faith. It's bad faith. What is this bullcrap? Do they think I believe that? Not in bad faith. Yeah, they're telling me that they want me out of my job and refuse to explain anything to me. What was I supposed to do? Iris said I couldn't go because I had to look after my roommate in the hospital. Were they expecting me not to go and leave him behind? Silence. Honestly, I can't see why you're complaining. We're doing your job. You didn't even communicate with me that you were going to. I would put on record and take you to court. Of course, I'm not happy. You want to kick me out because I didn't work when I did. And I would put it all on record and take you to court. Who told them that? There's another small silence. No one said anything, not even Amy. I felt a little bad. After all, she only tried to warn me. Yet now, it feels like if something happens to her, it'd be my fault. But even if everyone else is quiet, I can't make myself say something. I feel cornered and, well then, I tense up and I finally heard my boss's voice. He seems calm and the first meeting I had with him, he seems to it seemed a lax person, even if he sometimes acts, showing his an ego. But maybe able to fix this. He's the one in charge and you're not going to cooperate. If you're not going to cooperate, I think there's a lack of communication with you, boss. Period. I'm trying to understand stuff, and I was literally working. You might as well go. What? Take him to court. I could feel sudden and heavy feelings in my stomach. My throat tightens, making it almost impossible for me to speak up. Thank God. About time. Jennifer sounds like the one person at Peyton High School. About time. Wait. Was this planned or something? What does she mean about time? We need someone who can work in a team. And if you can't do it, I don't think you have a place here. So would it do that if you, I will say, because for me, if you go jury duty, you can't lose your job, and if you're in jury duty, you can literally, and they fire you because you were not in that meeting, and all this, they would have to give you a job, and they would go to court for it. Wait, this is going too fast. I can't. I'll give you details after the meeting. Please leave the meeting. But please leave. All I can do was click the exit button. So what is it? I feel a sinking feeling surround my body. That is, just like that, I lost my job. Time to become a YouTuber. This is a joke, right? This sounds so ridiculous, but it happened. It happened. I have no idea how much time I spent sitting on that chair. I don't even touch my computer, not even when I got email from my ex-boss. but because I knew I was in the best state of mind to open it, not even read it. What do I do now? How do I say that I lost my job to my parents? How do I tell that to Robin? I don't want him to think he'll have to get a second job because of me. I need to find a new one. But with the pandemic, that is easier said than done. Time passes and the skies darken. How long did I stay here doing nothing? It doesn't matter now. I slowly get up and turn off my computer. In grocery stores, I don't know what else to do. I turn off my lights and lay down on the bed. But I don't feel sleepy. Probably because my stomach feels empty after news I didn't eat anything. But I don't feel like getting up and eating. I lost my job. Maybe I don't have that privilege. I lost my job just like that, in a snap of my fingers. That's pathetic, right? No, they seemed like very, very lovely people. Sarcasm is finest because everyone was garbage. Even if I got another one, what if I can't do it? What if the same thing happens? What if I never get a job again? What if... I can only think of the what ifs. I don't know if I could do it. I feel useless. What if we get Yandere? Incompetent. Why am I even here if I can't keep a single job? Well, it wasn't gonna work out. They were all little human garbage. I know I'm being too rough on myself. Huh? I'm on vacation, but this one comes from my phone. I took it. Even if the sunlight made my eyes shut for a second. Oh, I swipe on them again, reading the notifications. Missed calls? Robin? I quickly sat down on the bed. What happened? I felt my tears about to fall. If something happened to him, I don't think I'll be able to handle it. I opened the messages. Hey, just wanted to know if everything was alright. You said that you had a meeting today. I wanted to check in. You could do it. You've always been stronger than you think. He's fine. He really is fine. My body starts to relax a little after feeling the relief. But that came with tears too. Tears that fell on the phone screen. What should I say? What should I answer? I'm gonna tell him the truth. I took a deep breath and I started to write down what just happened. At first, I had no idea how to even start. It took a lot of rereading my text and rewriting some parts. I took probably around 15 minutes before I finally sending the text. It was hard, but I can't hide the truth from him. I put the phone aside, feeling my heart and body heavy. I should probably try to sleep. I can't sleep. It's not like I'm tired. I just can't. Ugh. I bring my hands to my forehead. Screw it, I give up. I sigh as I take my phone once again. Maybe scrolling on the net will give me a distraction. Sure, it won't fix anything. Don't care. I just want to turn off my mind until my body falls asleep on its own. Which will be even harder if you're actually looking at the screen. Hours pass, even if they feel like minutes. Nothing exactly out of the ordinary happened. Sure, conversations, memes, things are normal to see. I try to avoid stressful news, but it's internet. I can't exactly avoid them completely. At least I could see videos and doom scroll. Whatever ads aren't there to interrupt me every 5 minutes. 5 seconds. So annoying. Another one? Oh well. Have you felt alone in these tiring times? Well, of course you have. Things are like super depressing. People are like dying and stuff. This ad sounds like a valley. I was gonna sound like a valley girl, and that's stereotype, and that's why I have come with excellent news. I bet all you know, Hearts and Strings, right? This awesome company that makes super new toys. My little lovelies, look at what they did. A new emotional support robot. Have no friends to hang out with because they're either lame or dying? Have no fear. This little robot will be there. Until it goes rogue on us, right? They sent me this polar bear themed one. So cute. Don't you think? Oh, by the way, BTY, by the way, if you are like gonna buy one, use my code to get a discount. Love you, little lovelies. Heart. Miro, out. Miro, a popular influencer and self-proclaimed future idol. I don't really follow her since she's, well, something doesn't sit right with me. Like it's too generic. Plus, I'm sure she has been in quite a few problems. I'm gonna say just because I can't pronounce it right now. Problems. It's the same word. It's the same thing. It means the same thing. It just very problematic. But that's not new. I think any idol has been in one by now. Not all. Yeah, I don't think she tries to avoid them. It's just a feeling, though. I mean, some people actually like being in the news for some things, but that's new. Is that some kind of robot? No, it just said it was a robot, or just a human-sized plushie. It seems it's similar to a robot due to how they talk about it. The concept is so odd. The robot's gonna be our Yandere. I went to the official site of Hearts and Strings. Hearts and Stiches. Why am I calling it Hearts and Strings? And indeed, they were advertising this new product. It feels so weird, and even weirder now. To a lot of people, don't feel. It feels so weird, and even weirder. How a lot of people don't feel weird at all. All the comments are supportive. The influencers making videos with their new support robots. Me, I would literally go, this kind of reminds me of some media, like video games. Brain farm video game. Detroit Human, I think. Detroit Human. Not even hate comments, which makes it even weirder. They probably delete the hate comments. Or it's only the influencers. The robots look so alive and so customizable too. And we're gonna use our money to buy it, even though we could probably save it and get a new job. Looking at the reviews of the company, it seems there are good reviews everywhere. I wonder if their employees feel comfortable there. I shouldn't think more about what happened. I can't do anything about it. I could do scrolling. There's a lot of pre-orders, but they're also giving a giveaway. Let's first try don't enter the giveaway. No, I don't think I will win anyways. Plus, the concept is weird. I don't think I'm ready for the type of future with a robot in my home. Plus, I sing a lot of media that makes it questionable at best. I don't want to feel the uncanny valley in my home every day. I don't know if Robin would even want to have a robot here. I feel my eyes growing tired now. Maybe this time, my body will let me sleep. I put my phone away and get under the sheets. What the? My phone's going crazy with notifications. I slowly get up and stretch my body. I take my phone and get blinded by the screen from light from the screen. I quickly close my eyes, but slowly open them again. 3 a.m.? What on earth could happen at 3 a.m.? I have multiple notifications that something was delivered to my door. Wait, I also have a new email. From Hearts and Stiches. They gave me a robot anyway. I won the giveaway. I did not even sign up for. I won? I won the giveaway that I did sign up for. This sounds kind of fishy. I used the light from my phone to illuminate my room before I found the light switch. Did I enter? I thought I didn't. That was weird. Maybe I did, but forgot. No, I definitely chose not to enter. In any case, the email says the product will be here shortly. I was expecting the giveaway to finish so soon, though. I wonder if... I heard the door and I head to the door and look for the doorbell camera, and there's no one around. I slowly and cautiously open the door, but there's something on the way, though. I push the door with a little more strength. It took a couple minutes, but eventually I was able to open it. It's cold out here. And it's raining too. The box is completely soaked too. I look around. No one's there. There's only a really big gift box. So that's what was in the front of the door. There's a small ticket that says, "With love, Heart and Stiches." So I really did win, even though I did not put my name in the giveaway. I still can't believe it. Really can't, because I literally did not sign up for it. I still can't believe they would send it at 3 a.m. Especially on the day we looked at the giveaway and decided not to go ahead with it. I feel bad for the one who had to go all the way here in the middle of the night. Well, I guess I should bring the box inside. God, finally. I close the door, stopping the cold from getting inside. I look back at the gift box and start having doubts. If I think about this, it's actually a little suspicious. Should I even open the box? I look at the email. Did the company really send it to me? What if it is a scam? I look back and forth, thinking about this. And then sigh and look at the box. I know what to do. Might as well open it because we already have it. What's the worst that could happen? I know, I won't lose anything by opening it and seeing what's inside, right? I did get an email from the company. And it looked kind of official, but it makes me nervous. I slowly open the box, taking off the top. Inside, there was a person. There's our robot. The man was hugging his knees while looking up at me. Who are you?
I'm sorry for scaring you.
Oh, he's voiced. Ah, I like the voice. Normally I would have arrived in a sleep mode, but I might be already divergent. Is that the word? Deviant? The box was shaking a lot. I guess the movement caused me to activate. The man looked at me, definitely noticed how confused I was. And in turn, he also got confused. For being a robot, he certainly did act like how I would expect it. He certainly didn't act like how I would expect it. Oh no, totally. Sorry, it gained sentiment. But to be fair, the ones in the videos all also looked realistic.
Maybe you didn't see the email. No wonder you look confused.
I love his voice. And its character design. Well, there's a heart. He then slowly got up. Now I finally was able to see him better.
It's nice to meet you. Who's Ted?
Ted. Oh, and he's a bear. Teddy. Which is ironically named after Theodore Roosevelt.
I was still here to cheer you up. Give you some company and comfort.
If you guys didn't know, because the first teddy bear was created basically named after Theodore Roosevelt.
I look forward to spending time with you.
Your name's Ted? Yes. I hope you like it. Ted. Yeah? You're not joking, right?
No, of course not. I'd never do that.
Oh, sure not. Not what? You are YN. You run the Hearts and Strings giveaway, right? Yeah, but I didn't enter it. Or was it the wrong address? Totally the wrong address. Totally. That was me. Thank God. I thought maybe I was sent to the wrong address. Which happens a lot. The man pointed at the ticket on the box. I took it in my hands and read it. It looks all legit. And a look inside the box, I was able to see the instruction manual. See the instructions. I glanced at the manual that was in the box. He noticed and handed me the manual. It's just instructions on what to do if the robot arrives damaged or is damaged. He malfunctions. The phone number and how to activate. Also, product identification code. Instructions on how to activate it. Should I call and ask what would happen if my robot's already activated? But it seems he's already activated. Lately, many packages from our company have been damaged while they're in transit. Maybe the movement activated me. Maybe. Check your email. I look at my phone again, reading the email with more details. It all checks out. I look at the company's address, and it seems the fabric is quite close from here. That would explain why he arrived so fast. Factory. Wait, did it say fabric? The factory is close from here. Look at him. I look at him. The poor man was wet and his clothes scratched. Despite that, he isn't shivering from the cold because he's a robot. Even if he's a robot, I can't help but feel a little bad. It seems like everything is in its place. I look at him again. Aren't you cold? No, I can't feel cold or heat. But you're soaked. It's not a problem at all. He took a step closer. My skin is made from very durable material to protect my circuits. But it's also very realistic. If you want, you can pinch me and see it firsthand. Is it like silicone or something? He offered me his hand, but I take a step back. Then again, I don't actually know what silicone feels like. He nosed. And except for, like, ones for, like, ice cubes. He nosed and didn't press further. Anyway, water shouldn't be an issue. In fact, if I get dirty, I could take care of it on my own. He said, but the more I look at him and his clothes, he was very dirty. It's like, we should give him a bath, right? I mean, the circuits won't be bad. I guess. I see, but don't you want to maybe clean up? He looked down and noticed how dirty he was. Oh, you're right, I should. Could I use the bathroom? Let's help him. He jumped a little at my suggestion.
You don't have to. I can do it myself.
It's alright. But I want to help. I can't help but worry.
If you really want to, I would be happy if you came with me.
I never thought a robot could feel embarrassed or even blush. Must be a very complex AI. Or he's a human the entire time. I went to fill the bathtub with water. I'll take off my clothes now, he muttered. Look? Even if I was looking, Ted didn't stop. I just want to see the robot. He's not human. He was pale, thin, and had multiple markings. It seemed he noticed me looking at them and answered. All robots have them, he said as he got in the tub and hugged his knees. I can wash my body myself, but you can wash my hair if you like. He suggested, and by the looks of his body language, I really should only clean his hair. I nodded as I slowly put some water in his hair. Even wet, his brown curls barely changed. He shyly took the soap, however it slipped off his hands. When he tried to catch it, the soap bar kept on slipping. It looks like he was playing hot potato with the soap. Eventually, it fell outside the bathtub. Ted stared at the soap, then his eyes turned to me, and then looked away. Hey, it's fine. I smiled and I picked up the soap bar from the floor and handed it to him. He took it, before muttering a thank you. After that, it all went smoothly. He quickly started to relax once I started cleaning his hair. I mean, he's very adorable. Lion? Yeah? Could you bring me some clothes? They must be in the box. I nod and walk out of the bathroom. I went to check it, and he was right. There's various clothes wrapped in plastic and a name tag. There's multiple clothes. Which one do you want? Any is okay. Okay, let's see. I look at the clothes. Which one should I get him? Pink default. That's the only one I can do, so pink default. I hand him the clothes I choose. It took him a moment to change before getting out of the bathroom. It's a cute outfit anyway. This is my default look. It's comfortable, comfy, and pretty, don't you think? Yes. So, what do you think? If you want, I could change. You look great. Well then, that should be all. I'm going to say something else, but then I felt my stomach growl. It was actually kind of painful. When was the last time I ate? Probably before our meeting. Ted looked at me and tilted his head. Did he hear that? He gazed his tense. Maybe he did. Sorry, I should probably eat something. I don't remember the last time I ate. Why? It's complicated. I'm here to help you, know? I know. I'll tell you later. It's fine. I don't know how I'm gonna eat. Wait, we have a robot now. We give him the work. He knows my resistance and didn't press further. What do you want to eat? It's late, so I should probably eat something light. I still need to go back to sleep. But if I don't eat now, I won't be able to sleep. I head to the kitchen and open the fridge. There's some yogurt there. That should be enough. I took it, and when I was about to close the door, I noticed Ted's expression. He was looking at me. No, wait. He's looking at the yogurt. Let's offer the robot that clearly can't eat some. Offer him some. It must be because it's late at night. But, want some? Can robots eat? I had no idea. And for some reason, I can't seem to care right now. Ted looks at me for a moment. He seems to think about it, but then nodded. I smiled and took out some yogurt with a small plastic spoon and offered him some. He tried it. His expression was the same for a moment. Is it good? Ted nodded and smiled. So robots can eat. Interesting. I look back at the fridge. I could probably get some groceries soon. There isn't a lot of food now. My thoughts drift to Robin. Maybe if I went to do the groceries instead, he would have gone hurt. Maybe it should have been me. What am I even thinking? This isn't healthy, right? I should get ready for bed again. I should get ready to sleep again. I say as I start to walk out of the kitchen into the hall. Wait! Ted's voice caught me off guard, make me stop in my tracks and look at him. Yeah, I'm okay. It'll be fine. He smiled gently, almost as if I could break a sudden move. I sigh, look at Ted, who only tilted his head like a lost puppy. I do need a vent. Suddenly, Ted sat down on the floor in front of the bathroom. Now he's definitely looked like a puppy, begging to be adopted. I sighed and did the same, sitting on the floor as well. This is true. His purpose is to help. He does nothing, I guess. Here goes nothing, I guess. I took a deep breath and then explained to him the situation. He never stopped looking at me, but I didn't care. I needed to get this out of my chest. I continued, not caring if Ted changed his expression as I told him what had happened. He then suddenly grabbed my hands. Only then I started to hear noises going down, tears going down my face, landing on my hands. And what moment did I start to crying?
You must have been so scared. Everyone, those people, they ganged up on you. They cornered you.
That's retail for you. His grip is a little too tight now.
No one will hurt you now. No, never.
Oh, not retail, jobs in general.
I'll make sure to keep you happy.
Very happy because you're mine now.
That's why I was created.
His sincerity and determination was strong in every word. Hug him. I brought him close to me, and he quickly followed, his thin arms surrounding me. And for a long time I felt safe. Come on, it's late, you should sleep. Humans need to sleep, right? Yes, totally. Not for me though, I'm gonna go play video games. De-stresses me. I've done that before, he said, as he gently brushed a thumb off my cheek, clearing my tears. Stayed up all night. Had to work the next day. He then helped me up as he prepared me to sleep. He laid me down on my bed before putting the blankets all over me. Will you sleep with me?
I was thinking of sleeping elsewhere.
And the bed's, I want to curl up to something.
Do you want me to be here?
I nod as I gave him space so he could lie next to me. For a moment, he looked at the bed, almost like he was figuring out the best way to do so. But finally he did, but didn't say anything else. So this is gonna be where our Patreon and our regular one in our start. Ask to cuddle. Could you hug me? Of course, anything for you. He agreed. Agreed before wrapping his arms around me. He felt so warm. I could feel myself relaxing thanks to his touch. And slowly, I felt myself falling asleep. And that is the end of the demo for Hearts and Stiches. If you want my content, please like the video if you haven't liked the video. Comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.